Recording press.
Hey,
Hey, do me a favor, close the door, or just leave it a little bit cracked.
sign in sheet too.
Okay, if we're ready, we're gonna start the somewhat awkwardly opening of the Albemarle County Electoral Board meeting. We would like to first say we are apologetic for the awkwardness of our meetings, though we schedule a lot of them. And some of us have, our scheduling is not always what it needs to be because of other things that are going on, and our timing and the problem that we've had with our Zoom connections through no fault of anyone in this room. So we're going to open the meeting. Do we have a quorum? We have a quorum. And the chair needs to read a statement that has been put out to the press. It was released last evening at 5:27. It's put out by the Communications and Public Engagement Director, Abby Strump. And it says, we confirm that the Albemarle County Police Department is conducting a criminal investigation that involves Lauren Eddy and allegations of financial misconduct related to her former role with the County of Albemarle. No formal charges have been obtained at this time. And that's the statement from the county administration. And that's the statement that the county has asked everybody to follow. And therefore, that's all we have to say on the subject. I realize that that doesn't tell you very much. I will tell you that, as we announced last week, Ms. Eddy resigned effectively. Her effective date is August the 12th. And since that time, the Electoral Board has been engaged in trying to find a replacement for her. The notice for that job opening has been put on the General Registrar's email listserv. It has been put on the Commonwealth's Electoral Board listserv. It has been updated at least once since its first posting. And we are indebted to the Human Resources Office for the county in putting the job description and the posting of the job openings on their website. Specifically, the Electoral Board is receiving already. We have a long list of people who have applied to be either a temporary general registrar who can come in as soon as possible and start working in the office. And we are looking for someone to fill the permanent unexpired term, which will end in the summer of 2027. So those are two postings for the general registrar. Since that time, we have also received the resignations of both Gina Pace, the chief deputy registrar, effective 9/5, and the election manager, Kim Davis, effective 9/5. And the job descriptions for those will go up on the county website as soon as the county can get them up, hopefully today or tomorrow. Just as a point of information, Code of Virginia requires that the board hire the new registrar to fill the unexpired term. The board can name the number of people who work in the registrar's office, but it is the duty and the prerogative of the registrar to interview and hire his or her staff. So although we can advertise for the job, the county can advertise for the jobs. They are county employees. They are not employees of the Electoral Board. And therefore, we are looking for applications for those two positions so that when the newly hired registrar gets on site, that person will have hopefully a gracious plenty of applicants from which to choose. So that's why we understand it's not our duty, or is it our responsibility to hire the registrars? But we want that person to have a bounty from which to choose. Once again, we miss both of you. Yeah,
I need to get a copy of that. You didn't send it to,
there you go.
okay.
It's this statement right
Right.
here.
Mhm.
And now it would be appropriate to take our usual. Okay, I want to announce that we are, thank you. It's, the way we're set up is sort of awkward, and I hope that we will be able to rotate this 90 degrees for when we have it in here, because it's hard to talk to people that are sitting in front of you and talk to people who are at right angles. So if we forget you, we hope Gina will keep her eye alert, hands that go up. As our usual customary fashion is, we accept comments from the public. We ask you to keep comments on point for your question, not to exceed 3 minutes unless it's something you really have to ask past that. Raising your hand and being recognized, the same as on the electronic screen, raise your hand. And we ask that everybody wait to be recognized so that we're not talking over each other, so everyone can hear. It is also the custom of the Electoral Board that we welcome comments and questions from the public at any point during our meeting. We simply ask that you wait to be recognized, and that when you are recognized, you state your name, and if you have an affiliate with some organization, it's that organization. And I see a couple of officers of election. We welcome you. We have a hand in the Zoom. Please unmute yourself. Make your
You need to tell them. They don't know how many hands are up. Which one you want?
Thank you. Here. If you go down to the very bottom left of your screen, you can unmute your. Very bottom left of your screen. There you go. It says on. Can you unmute? Should be able to. Are you?
Yeah.
There you go. Keep speaking. Nope, maybe not. Can't hear you. You're still muted. You should. There you go. There you go.
Click on that. No.
Yeah, that's me. There we go.
You can be heard now. Go right ahead. But don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Just start. Is sound on your computer?
Oh, no.
No. Here we go. Click.
It's down. So perhaps we should move on.
Okay, we're going to move on. If you want to speak later, please raise your hand again. We're going to go. I think, Laura, your hand was up first, and then, okay, so.
Actually, Roy Jones of the Democratic Party of Mark County. 2 questions, and if you're going to cover this later, just tell me to move on. Ballots, I know you posted at the end of the month. Are you talking about that?
We're going to talk about our ballot order, which will include sample ballots.
I'm just curious when they're going to be posted.
That's a good question.
Time frame is okay. And then the second issue, I emailed Erin, and I think she's working on it, but I wanted to the whole board. You're recording these public meetings, which is awesome. I'm wondering how we have access, the public can have access to meetings. So the board of directors have the recordings are posted on their website or on the Albemarle County website. You can go back and look at all the different board of supervisors meetings. I can't find where they're posted here. So I'm trying to figure out how we have access to that.
I don't think I've ever been. Please, if anybody knows different,
Aaron's the one that raised the issue with us about posting them.
Right, because
But
I
she asked the
sure
question.
where they're posted.
Lori, I don't think they've ever been posted for viewing after the meeting. I think it's a great idea.
And if we're not, how do I get access? Is it a FOIA request?
No,
Okay.
but
Post them at some point.
once they're posted, if they're posted as an open public document, the way the Board of Supervisors meetings are, you don't need anything.
Right, but they're not posted yet. I don't know how long that's gonna take.
The issue, as I understand it from Aaron, is that the size of the file is perhaps too big for posting on our particular web page.
Yeah.
But
The videos that, the videos on, like, they think that, you gotta be careful of the size of the videos that you upload.
And
Sebastian,
you suggested that they be posted on our YouTube channel, which I didn't even know we had a YouTube channel.
We have one.
Madam Chair, if I
Madam,
may,
please.
I believe it is the intent of the board to make these available online.
Oh.
We have to work out the details.
Okay, and until they're online, I just can do a FOIA for any specific meetings that I want. Okay.
Except that I don't think we have access to it.
Well, the count,
That doesn't,
somebody
can't
can.
ask.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I believe we have
Yes,
quite written, and I'll ask Jean if.
yes. Karen asked if Clarabelle could please repeat the three or four sentences about Lauren and the police.
Could you read the whole statement?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, was that your question also? Yes, we can. The statement come from the Communications and Public Engagement Director for Albemarle County. And this is coming from the police department. We can confirm that the ACPD is conducting a criminal investigation that involves Lauren Eddy and allegations of financial misconduct related to her role with the county of Albemarle. No formal charges have been obtained at this time. Quote. Yes, ma'am.
When you say role, are we talking about as registrar?
Registrar. Registrar's position, which she resigned effective 9/12.
8/12.
8/12, I'm sorry, 8/12. Okay. Anybody else have a question, comment? Okay. Some updates from what the board has been doing. We have been actively engaged in this search, so we're focusing on, we understand the term urgency. We need this done. Panic. Elections will take place. There will be people here. We have applicants to review. The current state are, so there's no reason for anyone to be upset, other than it's upsetting times.
Madam Chair, may
Yes.
I raise an issue concerning the urgency? She tells me that they're having difficulty getting finance people to do things that need to be done, as well as other departments that need to do things to help us. And just not, they don't understand the urgency of finance, for instance, paying bills, etc.
Let me just get you to hold that thought. I'm aware of this.
I wasn't aware until 10 ago.
Mr. Vice Chair, you
No,
okay? This may come on finance matters that need to be discussed in. I don't know exactly.
I think this is a closed session issue.
We've got counsel here, which we are extraordinarily grateful. Huge amount of time that our attorney is with us, both online, in conversation, and at our meetings. we are grateful for Counselor. I just don't know where this is going.
I'm just pulling up the section clear specifically, so if I could just have.
Well, I just have a suggestion. I think I can make the suggestion in the meeting.
Don't know what you're gonna say, so
Well,
get your thoughts, but
well, I think I do not know the county executive. I know Bucky knows the county executive,
We're not golfing buddies.
but I wonder if a call placed to the county executive, could you please tell departments that interact with us that they really need to be helpful and in a very timely manner.
yes, ma'am.
This is just a personal thought of mine. That is how I felt. 15 minutes
He said that IT department been
that they
Cannot
put arms through
engaged.
their.
Yeah.
That's
I'm one other department. So. I don't know. But they, the IT has been, they receive a request to, for us to. IT. I'm just, other departments have been told the same thing.
I saw that and I thought that was a response from me about what they could do or could not do in any department. I don't think it was specific to elections. I think it had to do with,
No, George,
You just,
when he was trying to
Okay.
set this up.
Yeah. Works.
I would like this to go into closure because I think we are treading on right on the edge. And the counselor hasn't responded, is looking and doing her due diligence. So can we table that? So
Okay.
something else. The electoral board had a meeting with our poll pad vendor last Friday for several hours. It was extremely productive. We are setting up for our office. We are setting up training so that we can get our poll pads operational. And I would personally like to thank the vice chair. He is the key member of the board. And he actually started to download some of the, would you like to explain what you're doing so everybody knows?
The configuration of the needs to be updated, operating system updates for those devices. So we've started a process of updating operating systems.
And it's a very not time consuming for
Clock
people,
time, clock time, not people
clock time because of the downloads and what's available. So
So
that's a step forward.
may I ask, so you're somebody at no income to do these downloads or?
No, he gave us the instructions when he was here today, and I've been
So
working off of the checklist that they provided.
How long does it take to do?
4 have completed so far, and it took 6. But there were 8 happening simultaneously. So
It depends on the feed and the download network that we have in this building. It depends on how many, if you only did one poll pad at a time, which is long.
plenty of days in the election.
Exactly. Got plenty of time. But I'd like to thank you for getting. We are scheduling on-site training from the poll pad vendor. And in person, someone will be here on election day for backup. We have spoken to the ES from whom we purchased our DS300s. And we are doing LNA testing on the 4th of September. The two-party chairman will notify. I know. Thank you. they get a representative of each party. There are no independent candidates that likely have representative, but there were an independent candidate representative at L testing. We will all schedule on teaching offices of election that we will be scheduling for that as time approaches. So can we hold this until the end?
Do we-
You didn't bring it too much right now. So
I'm not minutes of the last meeting, but I did. But the minutes from the meeting before that, which not approved last. To approve.
jump in. Wait.
Well, I
I
wondered if we were going to do it.
Which of these, 14th?
That would be August 14th.
and
Well, since I was only to get them, after I visited them out yesterday, I figured you probably would love it.
if it's okay with you, can call Thursday and do them.
Those.
Okay with everybody.
All right.
As we mentioned, the board is in the possibility of reviewing application registrar.
Before you go, about the sample, about that.
Ballot.
Ballot.
Yep.
Okay.
Got- And I apologize, I didn't have. And I are, but a little bit busy. And we have a quick hello, we're here and get out. But the things courtesy to the group, trying to let you know what's bring these applications going to closed session to do those. Next is ballot order. Would you like to address that?
Yes, I just got. So I needed to. So.
Okay,
The sample, email. Yeah. The sample is, excuse me, not a sample ballot. The ballot is prepared and boards, so we can submit it and get it ordered.
A couple of questions for you. Do we order the blanks for the command system? Same,
That's a due or
I mean, that,
another paper.
the actual paper.
paper
On the print.
print on demand,
yes, order that from No Ink.
From
as
nowhere.
opposed to.
Yeah, these are ballot printed.
This is actual ballots. The
Okay.
ballot paper comes from No Ink. And I have ordered.
Yeah. Question is, on your order, we've got some folded ABS and flat ABS. We were anticipating having to like send them directly.
Sorry.
They don't go overseas.
So
So we.
This-
I don't send, okay, that's the only reason you ordered the ballots was for.
Do we have an idea how many of those we put each election? Yeah, we were way too many.
no,
That
that should
that's
be enough, yeah.
I believe that the presidential election is way higher than for any other election. I think.
Yes.
So have the members of the board chance to look
I have.
Not, but I approved it last time. I'm going to
This messed up routed it.
the roundup.
7% version that I had, so. Looks fine to me.
The
looks fine. It looks fine to me.
Someone like to use-
I'd like to move, we accept that ballot. The director, like whosoever should be doing it, it's the order forthwith.
Second,
Okay, good.
I'm sorry, just after the state approves the ballot, they test the ballot, this is from the vendor. They test the ballot, then they get it to press. Once they are sent to press, upload it, the samples, for your copies and for us to have the sample PDFs that I upload to the website. So as soon as that's done, then that will happen.
It's usually like this, so.
Yeah, yeah,
Next week, I mean, if you're doing the sample, and the, RNA testing next week. Have.
that's next.
Yeah, we will have, if your question is, will we have ballots?
One of them.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ballots have been approved.
Oh,
We've
great,
done
okay.
that process.
And print elect decks, no, but print elect, the people who print our ballots, print the test decks, we're doing LNA testing. So yes, they will fail. Any other questions on the ballot? Okay. There will be a meeting, but you'd like to make any comments, feel free to say no, thank you. On the election security program,
They were funny about that. They were not put out much in the public about the
when
meeting.
was that meeting?
it's today.
It's from 9 to 2 today, or 12:30, 12:40.
And you were zooming on that.
Yes, I zoomed in.
Do you need?
No, I don't have any comments to add.
Thank you.
We're just getting complaints that the audio is choppy. I don't know if it's on my laptop.
And that's what I've got, again, I apologize for not having a print agenda, but if anyone has any comments or questions, be happy to take it now before closed session. Yes, ma'am.
Are you referring to something that we put out?
The Department of Elections organized with the, some of the agencies that kill terrorism and all kinds of emergencies. So they did a collective effort to put on a presentation for registrars and electoral board members and folks about how threats against elections.
I know that there's often a local meeting with the police chief, and that's what
Yeah, no,
I was
this
wondering
was at a
which one
state
you're
level.
talking about. Yeah, okay, great, thank you.
One today was state, ours will be later, closer to the election. And yes, you're
Today was
absolutely right.
about cyber security, not about other types of security.
Yeah, that was absolutely the focus. There were other things covered.
Okay. Any questions? We know this is a difficult period of time. But we're navigating it as, I think, as well as we can. And we've gotten a lot of help from a lot of other localities. And if no one has any other comments before we go into closed session. Any comments from these electronic audience guests? Okay, then I'll move that the Albemarle County Electoral Board convene a closed meeting pursuant to section 2.2-3711, section A of the Code of Virginia. Under section 1, to discuss and consider the applications of prospective candidates for employment for the positions of acting general registrar, and to discuss and consider applications for prospective candidates for the employment for the position of general registrar to fill the unexpired term. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are going into closed session. Thank y'all. We are back in open session. We're back in open session at 4:35. Yes. I move that the election board certify by a recorded vote that to the best of each member's knowledge, only public business matters lawfully exempted from the open meeting requirements of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act and identified in the motion authorizing the closed meeting were heard, discussed, or considered in the closed meeting.
So move.
All in favor?
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
We are now back in open
I
session.
did ask Andrea to look at this because I always just cut and paste this, and she said that was fine. So, okay. All right, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
That gentleman in?
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
we
that
have
you'd
the,
like
we
to-
have the chapter.
We are coming out of closed session.
George, what's your writing?
So we will take up that system security plan that we have to sign.
Just to show us anything we hadn't said we were gonna do.
Very, very.
Thank you for waiting, of course. Sorry, we are, we have read the section of the code that says we are back in open session. We are in open session. We have nothing on which to vote.
And
Except-
just one announcement.
In one announcement,
Statement, and the statement is that Bucky Walsh, this person here, has informed the board that that a family member has applied for an open position the board is considering, and that he will not participate in any discussion or decisions concerning this candidate. Okay, having said that,
the next meeting will be on Thursday at 09:30.
9:30.
The following meeting will be on September the 2nd at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
We might
And we-
consider on Thursday setting more
Yes,
meeting dates.
yes. And
So
we
bring
want to
your-
remember that our acting general registrar job is open until September the 1st. So we will be able to hopefully complete list of applicants on the second, at our second meeting. Anything else, Jim?
I move we adjourn.
So moved. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No opposed?
4:38.
7 a.m. You're playing with the computer.
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course.
Where do you work?
The Daily Progress.
Oh, you're from the Progress.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Is it Alex?